Hey guys, Code here. Welcome back to another raid video. I have 1,000 ancient shards today, and I'm willing to open, well, actually not all of them, but I'm willing to go at least 2, 3, maybe even 4 legendaries deep, trying to get an Armanz for this account. But you're gonna try and get an Armanz. Why? Well, Armanz is a champion we need in order to get him to a +4. A very unique situation right here where we have already a +4 Armanz. And then we have another +3 Armanz, where this one will get to a +4, getting those extra bonuses from the empowerment, getting that extra speed. That is what I'm looking for today. That should be some extra speed for us, and that will allow us to be even more powerful with the second Armanz. Can be used for the siege, basically. Nothing else. That's what we're going for today. 1,000 shards. The odds for picking up a legendary are still 0.5, so it can go very, very bad today. In terms of getting the Armanz, I mean, it's a 15x, so it can go to 20x, 25x if we don't get him. So the odds are higher, but it's still extremely low, even if you get it to a 25x. In terms of the epics, who cares? I do think there's an event going on right now for summons. Actually, summon event, yeah. Summon rush. So at least we'll get some rewards through here, but nothing too crazy since we're doing ancient shards, which is the lowest amount of points possible. So I'm probably looking at maybe the eternal soul essences as something worth it. After that, not really. I mean, the eternal soul stone is in the end, but that's a ton of ancients if you're going that way. Sacreds I'm saving because of the Freya chase that will be coming in soon. So let's get started, hoping to get an Armanz. Let's go. I wonder on how many summons I'll have to do today in order to start getting a legendary. So we are about 10 in right now, and not even an epic. So yeah, all right, let's carry on. All of these rares will be sacrificed. All of these rares, every single one of these rares are going to be sacrificed. First epic is Neldor. Pretty cool epic, by the way, for his faction. It also works very well in the Fire Knight hard, that is, because of the freeze mechanic he has. Very cool passive as well. I love him. Oathbound, okay, that's cool. I'm not sure about Oathbound on this account. If we have a +4, that's an interesting epic. The rares though, nah. I want to see an Armanz. I want to see an Armanz from the first legendary. So best case scenario, we cut the video short with the first legendary being Armanz. Best case scenario, but is it gonna be? I don't know. Jurang there. Jurang's, is it okay epic for the lizards? Nothing too crazy in terms of his kit, so that's why he's not that utilized. Ilsinia right here. Okay. Still no Lego. 0.5% chance means I can honestly go all the way to Mercy in order for me to pick up a legendary, which is not what I want. And I'm 80 shards in, by the way, in terms of the Mercy. I just had a look through RSL Helper, which keeps track when you have it open at the same time. Keeps track of what you are summoning. You have to have it open, though, in order for this to happen. So Fane, pretty cool epic, okay. Pretty cool epic in terms of damage. Works very well in unkillable teams. But so far, you know, you don't need it. You replace her eventually with the legendaries as time goes. So Hurler, Valerie, Wretch. Okay. We're looking at 100 summons in so far. Venomage, pretty good. Venomage is a pretty good one. I would say one of the top epics for every PvE situation. You'll think of like heal reduction, also applies like damage reduction, poisons, defense down, decrease attack, activation poisons. It's so good. Such a good epic. We're carrying on here with, oh, there it is, first one, and it's a Lord Chamfort. Okay, not bad to pick up a Lord Chamfort. How many? 121 shards in. Not bad. Lord Chamfort. In terms of the account, let's have a look on how many Lord Chamforts we have. Easiest way is to go to Faction Guardians. Let's check here. We have a +4 and then a +2 Lord Chamfort. I guess this guy is gonna become a +3 Lord Chamfort. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll basically feed all these rares, and I'll be right back so we have enough room to do even more summons. Okay, we made room for 150 more summons. Let's keep on going. We're at 20x now for Armanz. Much better chances, but still low chances. So Bushi coming out with an epic. I do hope we pick up a legendary every 100 and so ancients, best case scenario, but you know, just being prepared right now. Master Butcher, okay. So lots of rares mean nothing, unfortunately. Even if we had a +4, the ability to do like a +4 on the rares, I don't think it would have been that usable for the majority of rares to give them anything really in terms of usefulness. Only champions like Frozen Banshee, champions used for some of the secret rooms, were gonna be helpful. The biggest ones would be the Void rares that would get the biggest boost, like the Cold Hearts, the Bellowares, the Renegades, the Paragons even. Those are gonna get, you know, the most use out of a +4, but the non-voids, not so much. Maybe things like Gnarlhorn were actually useful for some of the secret rooms. Not secret rooms, for the Cursed City rooms. Those would actually have been helpful, but I don't think the majority of players would really see a big benefit from a +4 on a rare. Yeah, as we said, it Gnarlhorn right there. So when we pick up Theresk, okay. How many shards in we think we're gonna go, guys? How many legendaries do you think I'm gonna go today? I think honestly maybe 3 legendaries. It's not gonna be a heavy legendary session, I don't think. Another Oathbound, okay, pretty cool. Gotta check it out. Aothar, Frozen Banshee, right there. A good chunk, and we're 98 shards in so far. A good chunk of epics and rares mixed in. Come on, show me yellow for Lego. Nope. Get an epic though. Canoness, she's all right. If you get her to a +4, can do some damage in a Savage Head plus a 6-star awakening, but basically any epic can do that with the Crushing Rend awakening. Like any epic, give it that blessing, is gonna hit hard because of the amount of defense you ignore. It's just crazy. So right now at 128, so we passed the point where it was before we were the Lord Chamford, where I just picked him up at 121. So right now, I don't know. By the way, Doom Priest is featured on this summoning banner, and I didn't see that many copies of her so far. Magnar is cool though. Oh, there it is. And we get a Kira the Watcher at how many Legos was that? 138. 138, and we get a 25x chances on Armanz. So yeah, this will be very interesting to see. Very interesting. 138, 121. So had to reach that point. So Kira, it's kind of the same thing. I do think we have Kira already. We have a look here on the copies we have of her. 1, 2, 3 copies of her, so she can get to a +2 if that is needed. But yeah, let's go clear some of these Legos up, and I'll be right back. We have a look at this, by the way. We're at almost halfway in terms of rewards, 5,000 points, and I started at about 1,000 shards. We're only at 737, so yeah, 270 shards in. 2 Legos, one at 121, one at 130. How much was it? 133. Oh, there is another one. Cupidas. Very nice. We got a Cupidas. Let's go and check on how many Cupidas this account has. I hope it has way more than I have on my account. So Cupidas is Sacred Order, right? He's got a 2 +4s and then another 2 extras. My God, you reach a point where it's how many Cupidas is too many Cupidas. This guy had 10. Okay. That was a quick one though. At what? 24 ancients in, we picked up another Lego. So very quickly, what I'll do is, what I do so far is I just feed all their air so I have enough room to do more and more and more and more summons. So just fed those, and we're back. Okay, let's go. I want to see even more legendaries. 3 legendaries so far, guys, out of this whole session. I hoped in the comments you said higher than 3, but we'll see. 3 legendaries so far. We're on the 25x for Armanz. And no Armanz, surprisingly. It just shows on how low these odds are for the non-voids. Even on the voids, I mean, it's still very low chances. After a while, if you consider like the price per ancient, if it's like $1 each, like, is it really worth it to go, you know, all in to try and get like a +4 if it takes you an insane amount of ancients? Is it really worth it? Getting epics though, so it's okay. Some of them I check for empowerments, but most of them are +4. So it's basically feeding everything that I'm getting right now. Even the legendaries are, you know, in excess. Like, you don't even need them right now. Venom Age, I think that was a husk in the end. Didn't check. That was my bad. Pitiless one, Morak. I love Morak for Curse City. You got a crushing rend on her. She hits so hard. Very, very cool defensive based nuker with an ally attack also. Love her. Used her so many times in the Curse City. So, still going in. We are at almost 100 shards right now. 100 shards in. So that's not bad. Could have been way worse. Look at this. No Goroyo. You know, I could have saved all these ancients for the Odin tournament. So maybe that's a good time to do that. But maybe I'll stop at like 500 ancients and leave 500 for the Odin tournament and see how that does. You know, maybe it's like a better choice. I mean, we already have a +3 Armanz. It's not like it's going to be a game changer to have 2 +4s. It's going to be great for the siege. But other than that, no real use of 2 Armanz as a +4. One is in a different blessing than the other though. So there's that. So Tanix, Hate Flower, Woad Painted. All right. Lamebor. I just love that. The goat. And we'll see on when we're gonna stop today. Oh, I guess here we're gonna stop because I have to clean up more champions and I'll be right back. Okay, we're gonna go for the final 87 ancients, guys. I want to stop at, you know, a strict 500, and the reason for that is also we're gonna hit the fourth legendary, and I'm just hoping it's gonna be an Armanz. We went for 4. I mean, I know the odds are like 15% when you reach the 25x. So if we see it, we'll see it. If not, and there it is, 500 ancients, $500 worth of ancients for an Armanz. I think it's a ton. So Maruka, Lordric, Sinesha, look at this, the epics in a row. Oh, 4 epics in a row. Fantastic. If this was like a new account, 4 epics in a row, huge, but not here, not today. So Slasher, Twin Claw, Disciple, Sikara is cool. So we are at 174. Next 30 ancients or so, we're hitting Mercy, and then after that, the legendary will show up. On 220, you'll have to see a legendary. There it is. At 185-ish. Spirit Host, love her. See, oh. And this should be it or the next one. No chance it's not going to be this one or the next one. Come on. Give me an Armanz. No Armanz, boys. Okay. I take it. No legendary. There it is. No. There it is. There's the Mercy Lego for today. Krokmar the Devourer. Actually has a pretty interesting kit with the passive. Whenever this champion's attack decreases the target's attack or defense by 5%, and as well as accuracy or resistance by 5%, depending on which stat is the highest. Stacks up to 30%. This is such a cool skill. Very annoying in Curse City, by the way. Attacks all enemies. Places a shield. Also heals. Crit rate. Increase crit damage on all allies. Then gets the extra turn. Then attacks. Then the A1 attacks all enemies one time if the first attack is critical. Pretty cool skill set, but I think the passive is what's the selling point for this guy. So 17 more. Let's do a 10 pull. We're not going to do 7 singles. Final 10 pull for today. Is it going to be something? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, there it is. 507. We did 500 ancients today. Not bad with 4 legendaries on 500. So about 120 per legendary, and we exactly hit the 10,000 mark here for all of these beautiful rewards. The mythical skill tomes basically are 0 for this account because it's got all the mythicals it wanted. They're maxed out in terms of books. So getting mythical skill books is worse than legendary skill books because you can never book enough legendaries with the amount of legendaries this game has. Anyway, guys, this was the summoning session for today, trying to get a plus for Armanz. Didn't work out. Gonna save the rest for the Odin chase. Maybe that works out a little bit better. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.